Now we're live. Now you can tell everybody hi. Me and
Hey,
Francis,
Randy. Hey, everybody.
were talking behind the scenes, and she started telling everybody hi. And I said, "Not yet, Francis. Hadn't pushed the live button yet. We're
You can
talking
tell I was
behind the scenes."
excited.
She started telling everybody hi, and I said, "Not yet, Francis.
Uh-oh, you're echoing.
I'm fixing it. Didn't have everything ready. Now we got to tell everybody hi."
Yeah.
I see it started at the bottom. Rowena and Linda and Susan and Candy and Marla. And you said Randy was up at the
At
top.
the very top.
So hello to all of y'all. And Carrie,
Linda Denton.
I see Carrie's name. Carrie
Carrie.
took her doggy out.
Yeah.
These Garden Adventure, Farm Wife,
Quilt,
and Randy.
quilted chicken. That's Quilted Chicken Farm's your other thing.
Yeah, that's my other thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So did we get everybody? Did I get it? Oh, there's Gladys now.
There's
Hello,
there's Gladys and
Gladys.
Beverly
Beverly.
and Kathy.
And Sheila's coming up from the basement.
Is she? Hey, Sheila, you coming up from the basement? You
Francis,
moving on up?
hiding anybody else down there. So.
I'm having to use my phone because my iPad's only got 22%, so I know that would be gone before too long.
Yeah. I told John, I said, get my tablet, make sure it's charged.
Yeah.
And a few minutes ago, about 15 minutes ago, before time to come on, my lights completely blinked off for a long second. They didn't stay
Really?
on. But if they go off, something's going on. So just if I disappear, that's what it is.
Are you supposed to get storms tonight?
We done had some rain, but not. I hope there's no storms coming, but there might be because we haven't got all the rain they predicted yet. So.
Yeah.
Well, my phone says Saturday and Sunday 100% rain here.
100%. Yep.
But the temperatures really took a drop because it was like in the mid 50s today.
Okay, it's been hot and stuffy here today. It almost felt it almost
either Monday night or Tuesday night. It's supposed to be down in the 30s here, so I got to get all my plants in the house before then.
Yeah, I took one of my hoses off and put it in the shop, but the other two I can't get them off. But my nephew's coming tomorrow, and he'll be here tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah,
and so I'm going to have him get those two off, so I can put those covers on them.
We had to put the ones that don't freeze because we run it from the house all the way down to the chicken pen to have water at the chicken pen. So we bought them hoses, and they cost a lot of money too. I can't. We got the kind that don't freeze.
Yeah, these are just to water like plants and stuff. Is all.
Yeah.
Outside, hoses are, but I put those little covers on them that they make that kind of helps protect them too.
Oh yeah.
So I have those.
Rowena's here. She's not down in the basement nowhere, is she?
Nobody's hiding in the basement that I see.
Well, who's like next to me in the basement? Who's that?
Carrie.
Because there's like nobody. I don't see a.
Yeah, she was up there and she needed to take her doggy out, so she'll be right back.
Oh, is that the lady that lives in Canada?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, she's kind of new, I think, to here.
She is, but she says she's enjoying it. So, and she just feels. Like,
she said, "Don't you leave before I get back now because I'm enjoying this."
Well, we was up back screen talking just 2-3 minutes before we come up. So
I'm glad that she is.
I've been laying down most of the afternoon. I've had such a bad headache, but it's kind of dissipated now.
I kind of got a little one. I took some aspirin and got me some water, but I was out running through the mountains all afternoon.
Did you do it?
I seen all those pictures.
I didn't see the pictures.
Well, went all the way up to where the elk's at up there in north central Arkansas, up to Boxley Valley and Ponca. Saw one elk though.
Yeah.
You should have stopped and got some poo.
probably some out there, probably rattlesnakes and copperheads and everything
Yeah.
else. But
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that. I hadn't posted that picture to Facebook yet. I'll have to do that because one picture is all I got. It was pretty far across the pasture, so it wasn't a good picture.
Well, where'd you get that picture from where you're sitting in that chair in front of all them animals?
There was like a visitor center up there
Oh,
with
okay.
so, so they had all kinds of animals, the bear, and then they had the rocking chair. So it was
And
sitting
you're
right.
sitting right beside a skunk.
So that wasn't my house. I just thought it was a neat, kind of
It
interesting
was.
picture
It
there.
was.
You come back, so you're
Welcome
okay.
back.
Well, I gotta plug my phone
She
in.
took me for a walk.
Are you there?
I'm here.
Hello?
We don't see you.
I
We
see
don't see-
nothing on my.
Are you there?
You're in a black hole. Uh-oh.
Sheila to Rita. Sheila to Rita.
Oh, she's missing. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, she's missing. She disappeared from us.
Well, maybe she'll be back. There's nothing I can do.
yeah.
Hey, Peggy Lynn.
By the
Hey,
way,
Marla.
when you
Hey, Candy.
you have a dog, right?
Me?
I do.
I
Yeah.
did have.
Okay. When you keep some separate in case your dog gets a hold of something, that's good for the dog's stomach.
The pumpkin, okay?
Mine
Oh, okay.
lives on it. Mine has to live on it because she got poisoned.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
No, she's froze.
Uh-oh, she is, isn't she?
Yeah.
She froze.
Sheila to Earth. Sheila to Earth.
Oh, out here.
She might try again.
No, that wasn't her. I added her back, but got up to 84 here. It was a bit warm while I was working outside. And I can't remember where Dee's Garden Adventures is. Do you remember? I can't remember. It got up to about 80 here today.
It got warm here too.
We got warm here too. It felt like the Indian summer just hit us.
Mm-hmm.
It's better, Candy. It's just sometimes it gets really sore. Like today, I had a really bad headache, and I don't know if it was coming from that or not. It's a lot of it is stress.
Yeah, it does.
Hopefully, after Monday, I won't have all this stress. I hope.
You hope, yeah.
I have it because with my arteries are blocked, I get really bad. And then when I get the same thing.
Alabama Gulf Coast. Help me remember that.
What is that?
What Peggy Lynn's talking about? I'm not sure. I missed something up through the chat.
I did too. Oh, I think they were talking something about paper piecing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it is arthritis too, Candy, because I've got arthritis all over my body.
Yeah, I had it too young.
I have to take a Prolia shot once every 6 weeks for osteoarthritis.
Okay, she's not frozen anymore.
Oh yeah, you're not froze. You're back.
I laid my phone down on the armrest of my recliner that I'm sitting in just to plug it in. And then I picked my phone up and everything's black, but I could hear people talking. So I tried to go out of it and come back. And then I just went out of it completely. And then I clicked on YouTube and it wouldn't open anything up.
Oh.
And it just took forever. Then I tried to click on it where I could sync it to my big TV in the living room. And it wouldn't give me, I know exactly where to click for the TV. It was like link to this code or do the Roku or dot. And I'm just like, oh, I'm getting out of that. So crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm back on my
What are
phone.
you do? What are you doing, Peggy? Are you doing a English paper piece or just a paper piece?
And there's her email for you guys needing it so you can get the pattern.
Well, I'll have to look at it later. I can't see it on my phone.
You probably already have her email address though from
Yeah, I
the
did.
swap and the
Yeah, I
block
did.
swap and all that.
And I'm subscribed to her channel
Yeah. So
on
You,
this.
you guys make my day. Every day I see when you guys do stuff, makes me happy.
Good.
Oh yes, I love it. It just I don't know. It
Because
soothes the soul.
I don't sew. Nobody taught me.
You can always learn.
Yeah.
but she does that diamond art stuff. She showed us that the other day.
Yeah.
Oh,
See John Wayne? She
oh,
did
that's
that.
Yeah. I got this part to do. That part of his shirt is almost done. And then I work up here, and then that part. It takes time because it's the colors.
She says just put pattern in the subject and she'll send you the pattern. Those are
That
pretty.
one's look. That one's. I love that one. That's beautiful.
That may be coming to you.
It's beautiful. It is.
It
But
is
I'm
pretty.
up. I'm up to this side here,
Uh-huh.
and I work up a bit. Then I will fill up a bit. I go upwards. I don't go.
My
I don't
my
go far.
sister-in-law does a little bit of that. She don't do a whole lot, but she does a little bit.
Yeah.
Hers is mostly she likes to do plastic canvas. And
This
Okay.
she
one,
has made some beautiful things with plastic canvas.
yeah. This one is from the dollar stores. The other one is from USA
Mm-hmm.
because we don't have stores up here except Michael's. Michael's just say I won't buy nothing from Michael's
Huh.
because it's too expensive.
It is expensive. Michael's is expensive unless they have a sale.
Yeah. If I buy one there, it's about $99.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
So
I
I
don't blame you. That's ridiculous.
I only have to pay maybe $35 in US.
Hmm.
Mm.
That's why I like the picture. If I look at Michael's, I don't feel. If I look online on the site,
Mm-hmm.
I'm even gonna do. I'm doing that one for a friend of mine who lives in Texas.
Uh-huh.
Um, Houston, yeah, Houston, Texas. They lost all the animals back in 2019 with the flood they had.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
So the grandfather who I talked to online, that's for him. He's a John Wayne fan.
Oh, well that'll be sweet. He'll love that.
Yeah, but he said for anybody who does pictures, send pictures. Do not send it in frames because it doesn't um come.
Yeah, you probably need to roll it up to keep it.
No, the
Yeah.
glass breaks.
And put it in a round tubing
Yeah,
thing to mail it.
Hello?
or
Rita,
Awkward
I
quilt.
went I had a Annie's advertisement on my thing today and they had fat quarter bundles, but it's like 6 fat quarters and I ordered 3 of each one of them. It was 2 of them that I liked and I ordered 3 fat quarters of each one of them.
My little old local quilt shop that's shutting down. She keeps getting new fabric in the mail. Did you see her post today, Sheila?
Yeah, yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
that pretty
I
though?
seen that. But you know, I would order something from her, but I have to pay through PayPal.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
we kept trying and trying, And I wrote it down exactly, and she said, "Yes, that's it." But then when I would put it in PayPal, it was saying that she needs to create an account. It never would work.
Or, huh?
So I don't know how I could pay
I
for
don't know.
I just put that Cash App on my own. I just put that Cash App on mine because Johnny, he's using our credit card, until he can get himself established and all. And he wanted me to put Cash App on there so he could start every payday sending us some money. He don't
Yeah.
use it unless he absolutely has to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when
So,
he went to Vegas and all,
but
he
I use
used it
PayPal
mainly
a
for
lot because
food.
it's very safe, and I have the
Uh-huh.
information in there. So I don't know. Maybe if I see something and I could call them, maybe I could give them my debit card over the phone. Maybe that would work.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't either.
But I tried to pay her for that t-shirt. She finally sent it to me free.
And then when she
Them-
told me you got that shirt, and then
Because
then
we'd
she said,
had so much
then she
trouble.
said, I just gave it to her and sent it to her. So
I know, and I felt bad about that.
she's so kind hearted. She does stuff like that all the time. So, but
Yeah.
Them fat quarters want the $7 and something for the bundle.
Oh,
So I
that's a
got
good
3
price.
of each one of them. The 3 of was 2 different ones, but I got 3.
Yeah.
was that the
That's
way
why I'm not ordering no more material.
to send an invoice? I didn't know how that worked.
Um. Well, yeah. Well, she told me to go on PayPal, and she gave me her email. So I tried to do it that way, but it wouldn't. PayPal would never recognize her email address. It says
Hmm.
that she needs to create an account, and she said that's crazy because she's already got an account with them.
Now,
So I don't know. It didn't work for me.
Yeah.
Maybe if she
Please,
takes something else, I could
please
go
be
through.
careful using PayPal right now
Yeah.
because my friend I just told you about, I call him. His name is P-A-P. No, P-A-W. M-M-O-R-R something, and his wife got a hack.
Mona, you and Nancy need to come up here. It's been a long time since we've all been
I've used
together.
PayPal a lot on everything, and I've never had a problem. It always works great. I can go in and see.
Yeah, be careful because somebody
Yeah.
out there was
Hmm.
got
Well,
on into
Yeah.
her page and took everything from her.
In fact, one time my son saw these shoes on Amazon, and so I ordered them for him, and he was going to pay me for them, and we never got them. Never got them. But I did on my shop app. They were sitting somewhere in New York City at some building. So I notified PayPal because I paid through there. And within 24 hours, I had a full refund from PayPal.
that's one thing good about PayPal. If you order
Yeah.
something and you order it through PayPal and
Yeah.
something happens, they do.
I
Hey,
thought
Mona,
now look,
they do take care of you.
did.
They do. Hi, Mona.
Hi.
I have to set mine up still. I'm waiting for my neighbor to set it up for me.
Yeah.
I
But
ain't seen you
really
in a long time, Mona.
I know. I've been working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays.
Uh-huh.
And now, since Henry fell, I'm moving my sewing room down here.
Yeah.
I had to get rid of a bunch of stuff.
What have you been working on those days? You said Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Oh, I'm just at Uncle's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you had a part-time job or something.
No, just over there handing the pee bottle out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you get paid for it, don't you? So that's a good thing, ain't it?
Yeah.
Hey, pee all you want to, buddy.
Oh.
Hey, you never told me. What are you doing? What you're talking about?
Who?
Peggy. She's doing something. I think it's paper piece.
the foundation paper piecing, but what you want to see the pattern they're going to sew? Is that what you want to see?
Well, I know how to paper piece, but
What they're making with it, though, is that what you want to see? What?
I was just wondering what they were going to make.
Well, send her an email and she'll send you the pattern.
Hi, Nancy.
Where's Nancy?
She's made a comment. Says she's watching a movie. Be there in a little bit.
Oh, okay, yeah. Her and Anastasia's probably watching a movie.
Yeah.
I've not made pumpkin pies yet. Just getting that pumpkin ready was a job.
Where are you going, Henry?
Pumpkin pie going to be ready?
When are they going to be ready?
Because
Yeah.
Randy's on his way.
And Frances was just telling me about a pumpkin cake recipe she's fixing to send me.
I never
Randy,
heard of pumpkin
Like I say,
cake.
it's either pumpkin or sweet potato, but I'm going to tell you right now, that is something good. No, I'm talking about the one that Crystal made with that buttercream.
Huh.
No, that's not, but that spiced pumpkin cake is the one that we made, and I sold so many of them.
Oh, you sold a bunch of these cakes?
Well, it was the other one. It was the spiced pumpkin cake. I sold several of them to some guys where Nathan works.
Mhm.
I thought it was funny today when Mr. Terry, he had done just a little bit of work and he figured out that was not for him.
He agreed to do that, and then he got out there
Carlton.
he could, didn't
He
he?
could go find anything else to do.
Oh,
You know.
It
I
was
realized
170
today
something.
how deep his voice is because I haven't really heard him talk a whole lot. But his voice sounded deep to me.
Bless you.
I did that last night when I sat over here and sneezed one time.
I do that first thing in the morning.
Pumpkin cake with buttercream frosting, walnuts in and on the frosting. That sounds good.
What's that noise?
I don't know. It's like clicking or something.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know.
White deal. White deal.
Oh, that's supposed to be dog. I was saying hi to Carrie's dog up there.
I said, who did I miss over here?
She's spoiled, okay?
Dog is Leo, right? Isn't that his name?
Leo.
Leo.
Don't let me
Leo.
forget, John. Send the
Is Leo his name?
recipe to
Lil.
Rita.
Okay.
She's spoiled.
Is it? Okay, I'm going to mute and see if it's me, okay?
Okay. And I got blessed because I sneezed.
I don't hear anything.
I don't either. I think it's
It was her fault.
and Kathy Waits wants the pumpkin cake recipe too.
Yeah, the one it's either pumpkin cake or sweet potato, but I don't care which one it is. It's good.
Yeah, why said don't make so many bags with one bag keep without the spice in it and use the other because in case because you don't know when the dog will pick up something.
That's true. Hello, Shirley, around to it. And I can have 5 more people up on the panel. Who's going to volunteer? Or do I have to nominate? I have to select somebody. Can I twist their arm? That won't work, does it, Mona?
Okay.
I came up in pajamas, so.
I unmuted, but while I was unmuted, I could still hear the clicking in the conversation.
Yeah, we couldn't hear it.
Huh. I may try and see how much is on my iPad. I'm not for sure. Maybe if I go on it, it won't do it. So let me try that. I'll leave and come back.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Come back soon.
Bring up the screen and pretend you're up there. You could come up here with all of us, Lisa, and kind of practice getting used to being in front of people.
Yeah.
I used to never want to be in front of people. And now look, I go on looking like a mess all the time.
I know my hair's soaking. Well, maybe it's starting to dry.
And it don't bother me near as bad as it used to.
Oh, that never bothered me.
This is what my 5th or 6th times or 10 times up so far on different
Yeah.
channels.
Oh, good.
I'm not. I was afraid to show me.
Mhm.
Well, Peggy, you never told me what you were doing in paper piecing. What are y'all making?
Let's
There
listen.
you are.
Let's listen. Do we hear anything?
Do you hear it now?
Nope.
I'm
No.
making nothing but a mess.
Well, I got 44% now
You did? I didn't see it.
on my iPad. So
You didn't see the mess or the 44%?
Oh, she said yes, I did, and I didn't.
Oh, you weren't even talking to Mona or Sheila. You were talking to Peggy Lynn.
Yeah, When I told her that she never showed me, she said yes, I did, and she put a laughing face, and I didn't see it.
Stay plugged in, Sheila.
yeah, I
And,
am.
I've not read any more stories the last day or two. I hadn't had time, but I've got some more I'm going to read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my
See, we were
iPad.
telling you about putting the pumpkins in the oven. It helps for it to loosen up.
Yeah,
Yeah, the way you bake those, kind of like you would a acorn squash. I think that worked really good.
it did. Yeah.
I
I would not be able to do it the way Mr. Terry was trying to.
No,
I
but
would give up. I
he
would
said
give up and just throw it in
yeah,
the
he
trash.
said that's the way his mama used to do them, I guess, and can the chunks. But nah, it worked pretty
No.
good baking it. And I don't know how long it took, but I could tell when it was ready because it got soft. I could
Yeah,
press on it and I could tell it was ready.
yeah.
And that stick blender, I put it in there and just blend that all up, and it's perfect.
Did you?
yeah. That's what I give my dog every night, morning and night.
There,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. I
from the
get you, Peggy.
Barn Square Dance Quilt.
Yeah.
Dee's garden adventure would have to fix her hair and put on real clothes.
Oh, Lordy Jesus.
I don't even have
Look
socks
there.
on.
Francis and Mona's already in bed almost. Well, maybe Mona's not, but she got her pajamas and Francis is in bed.
Yep, sitting straight up in my bed.
My bed's full of totes and crap that I carried up from down here.
And
I had to empty this whole side over here to make room to put my sewing machines down. I don't know if you could see.
yeah,
That's as far as I got.
Hmm.
yeah. I bet that's going to be a lot of going up and down stairs with stuff.
Oh, I
You said
know.
you were
Yes,
having to move
Ramona, I
it,
have
and
a
I'm like,
lot of
oh
dry
my,
mouth.
oh
You
my.
need a medication for it that she's suggesting here?
Yeah, she's suggesting it's a prescription medicine though.
If you get a headache, let her know because I have one of those and one gives me a headache. It's something. But yeah, I drug out a desk out onto the porch, some cubes out onto the porch, some other stuff. My daughter doesn't want me. I'm dragging it to the road. Hey, here
Yeah,
you go. Come get it.
yeah.
Free.
I
Oh,
wish I had it. I would help you carry everything down.
I just drag it and then pay for it the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris is pee. That thing will bite you in a minute. His birthday, they gave him a cake out here.
Oh, somebody's been in the
They got
basement, and I've
bite.
just now seen them. I hope you hadn't been there long, because I just now saw you.
Hi, Nancy. Good to see you.
Hey, Mama, long time no see.
I know. Nobody's seen me. I've been gone.
It's
You've been busy.
It does like a long time.
Yeah, it does.
Well,
Well,
I know
and
you've
just
been
trying
going
to
through
move
a lot.
anything with a dog that's on medicine that can barely walk, that has to be there. I'm trying to carry this big heavy thing, and he's just standing there like, "What are you doing, Mom? What are you doing?" I'm like, "Move before I drop it."
Yeah.
If he trips you and you fall on him, it hurt him worse, too.
Oh, he'd be dead if I fall on him. He's a goner. He's not that big.
Yeah.
No, they're in my building. It's a couple big dogs most of the time, and mostly it's the small dogs.
No, he's medium.
Yeah. When you start moving stuff, you realize how much stuff you have.
People want to see.
Well, I knew how much stuff I had, but I didn't know I had quite that much.
Yeah.
That's what the hello.
I told my mom, I said, I'm going to have to clean downstairs now if I'm going to have my lives down there.
Yeah.
So I'm
There
like, I
she
better get
is.
rid of some stuff.
That's a cute doggy.
Oh,
He is.
Is that white dog?
Yeah.
Oh,
Cute dog.
Jack Russell Terrier mixed with a terrier.
oh, nice.
She's from Tennessee.
Some guy worked for Chris.
She came all the way from Tennessee to Canada.
Huh.
Aw.
wow. Yeah, I understand about moving stuff because, nice bed down here, and Anastasia gave me some stuffies to sleep with.
Ah,
She goes, they'll keep you company at nighttime, Nana.
uh-huh.
So, is it helping my leg? Kind of, yeah, no, but I'm glad I'm not going up and down the steps as much.
Yeah.
So that helps. But I walk more now than I did when I was just, I would do what I need to do down here, then go upstairs and sit. Because I walk farther to the bathroom now than I did upstairs. And then I get up and I go to the kitchen and make me some coffee or whatever. So I'm walking more.
One's probably good for you.
Did you ladies stream to your channels? You can if you want to. I forget to mention it. You want to stream to your channel? You need some more
No.
watch hours or
No.
something?
I
Nancy?
need about 400 watch hours.
I need a lot of watchtowers.
If it'll help out, you're welcome to do it. I just
And I
forget.
also got 123. No, 122.
I have none because I don't have a channel.
I don't either.
I know Nancy and Mona do it. If they want to, that's up to them. So
Yeah.
I hadn't planned on it.
Do you think I want my people seeing me in my PJs?
we got one of the same people, so they're probably.
It just looks like you got a big T-shirt on.
If y'all are Mona's people and you see her in her PJs, raise your hand. So
I guess it's okay long
PJs,
as it's not
and see your PJs.
I'm not see her in her PJs.
Oh, goodness. See, I don't know, because when we were doing that during the summertime, and I went back and I looked at the analytics and everything, it didn't really do anything.
Okay.
That's like with my lives on Sunday. I was always doing an hour and a half because they could keep going live and everything. But when I went back and I looked, I was like, it really didn't do, whether I did an hour and a half, it didn't change anything. So I was just like, I'm just going to do an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get there when it gets there.
Actually, my channel's monetized, and I make more money off of a video than I do a live. You Mona? You
Yep.
do make? I do this because it's fun. I just like to visit. But
Rita's making her money off that
the chicken and dumplings. I know. But live, maybe they build up the watch hours, but they don't make any money. I don't think. No. Or that's my opinion.
Yeah. I make more
Yeah.
money with the videos.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
But-
not there yet.
But it's just fun to visit. You can't get this off of a video. Making
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta take my glasses off. I can't see. I still can't see.
Open your eyes.
They are.
Hey, Janet.
We are. We're having fun. That's the reason we do these, Janet. And is JL there? Hello,
Hey,
JL.
JL. Hey, JL.
We do this for JL. So, and everybody that needs company and companionship. That's why we do it.
Yep.
Exactly.
All I'm saying is come on Monday.
Uh-huh.
Monday.
I wish this was Sunday night.
And I've told you that
This Saturday.
to do every night until Monday, so to kind of help you get through it. So maybe something to look forward to till then. So.
I'm looking forward to Saturday, but I'm really not going to like it.
Why is that?
Because the funeral of my friend's gonna be
Oh,
on
yeah.
YouTube.
Sorry.
She was
Yeah,
only 54
I've got
years
another
old.
funeral on Monday, but I can't go because I got physical therapy.
Yeah, we are, Patty.
Yeah,
And
she
and
was-
like Donna says, it's like sitting around with friends. It
Yep.
is.
we just need a fire pit.
The cackling ends back and clucking up a storm.
Yeah, we are.
That's
You want
right.
to hear my big plans for tomorrow?
What's your big plans?
I'm going on a pop run.
Oh.
And
Make
Dee-
sure you get some Coca-Cola.
Yeah, that's what I get. I could have went today, but I'm a cheapskate, and tomorrow I can get 5 off $25. So.
And Dee's Garden Adventure, when you're in here, if you'll type HEN, HEN, it'll drop your link so they can connect with you if they want to. Somebody, Mona, you demonstrate.
Oh my goodness, Jan.
Why is it go? Oh, somebody else must be going to their channel because it's going to. I said it twice.
There it goes.
Now, I am streaming to that quilted chicken.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Is that what it is? It's me. I'm guilty, so.
Because I
'Cause I-
signed in so I could see the chat, but I didn't do the stream thing.
You see all the nice ladies mom goes to see their channels. I see
JL,
all their channels.
you just kind of feel like you know us, even though you never met us, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, just like you ain't seen an old friend in a long time, and you pick up right where you left off and keep on going.
Keep on going.
That's what me and this lady was. We do like what we are doing now, just on Facebook, on Messenger. This is what we were doing. And I was coloring. She was coloring her picture. We sit there like this for maybe 4 to 8 hours.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Carrie needs to try again. You might have typed it too close to another one, Carrie.
Oh, try again?
Yeah.
June, you be safe.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, she's leaving for a funeral and she'll be back Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that worked for Dee's garden adventures,
There it
There you
worked.
go.
Yep, it worked.
and
Wonderful.
Carrie's work too.
Yep, I'm up to 123. No, 122 now.
Oh, that's great.
There you go.
Yeah, and
And and my watchtower went from 20.7 down to 8.2.
and hello Pam from
It'll
Craft
go up and down.
Yeah. See Pam.
My daughter must have went to bed. Must be I got to get my own snack tonight.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
You have ice
that's
cream? What you having?
pitiful.
I don't know. I'm either going to have chocolate pudding or if there's ice cream left, ice cream.
Hmm.
Oh.
I haven't had any dinner. I wonder if I need to go eat.
Well, I didn't either. I was going to have leftover kibasi, but my daughter ate it all. So I said, can you make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Yeah.
So that's what I had. It was pretty good.
That's my standby
I like that once in a while too.
Too.
when I don't want to, really cook or fix anything.
Yeah, that's what I like.
I've got some
Or
leftovers in the
cereal.
fridge, but I might just fix me a cup of granola with some milk. That's pretty good to me.
Huh?
And Pam wants to know if anybody's doing Becca's retreat this weekend.
No, I'm not.
Where's it at?
In
Probably
her
on Zoom.
Zoom group.
It's on a Zoom.
Oh, Zoom. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I got too much.
Oh wow.
He was 40. Yeah, and see, my son was 45.
Mm.
Oh my goodness.
If I had the money, I would have been down in Canada City by tonight.
What that was about. Everybody went off for a second, but then they came right back on.
Huh. Don't know.
Don't know.
Oh,
Maybe it was a connection or something.
And I told you my lights did stupid before I came on just once, but they didn't blink here this time.
We only when we have the thunderstorm, that's when we lose our power for a couple minutes.
Did you read what I put on there?
I did.
Better riches, yeah.
Yeah.
I can relate to that. So.
Oh me. She said I have to go on a diet. My britches are starting to complain.
Did I freeze for a second?
Yeah, you did freeze. I was going to say I think Mona froze.
Oh, well, I was clicking to make sure I was on the internet and it took me to the other one that I'm not signed in on.
Yeah. I love that chicken wire fabric they've come out with.
Yeah, that's cute. I have some somewhere.
Elastic.
That's cute, Peggy.
And
Peggy said that's why elastic was invented.
stretch your pants. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, that's what I'm wearing right now. That's
Well, I got some fabric from what is it, Lori Lee, or
Lori Holt.
yeah, what Mona said. But I have it packed away, but I got to pull it back out. So I'll show it later. I don't feel like digging for it. It's underneath the bed.
Okay.
I was like, I don't feel like bending over to reach for it to grab it out. But I'll do a little short and show the fabric that I've gotten and everything. What I'm gonna do with making a quilt. I'm gonna make a quilt for my son and daughter-in-law for Christmas also.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
And you're making chickens?
I am making chickens. I had to go to Hobby Lobby today. They were 40% off. And I got the chicken wire fabric. I got some more white background fabric.
Let's see the chicken wire again.
The Wonder Under.
Pretty. Have you got a perm or something? Your hair looks pretty.
Yes, I did. I cut my hair off and got it permed.
It's pretty.
I got tired of ponytails and buns in my hair because I don't like it hanging down. Here's one I did tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that material.
Oh, that's one of Rita's
Oh,
hands.
this material is so pretty.
It is.
I've got me a project box full of wings and beaks and other stuff. So when I get enough done, this weekend while I'm on the Zoom, I'm going to work on the chicken hens.
Oh, I like that material too.
Isn't it pretty?
So pretty.
Pretty.
I have so much floral 1 yard pieces
Uh-huh.
that I got from that the 2 charity places I go to.
Ooh, that's a pretty one too.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I've got hundreds of yards of just 1 yard pieces of fabric, and recently I decided I was going to do some floral type quilts. So I was grabbing a bunch of their floral stuff. They cut it and roll it into 1 yard rolls. Sometimes if it's they have a little bit more fabric, they'll make a 1 1/4 or something.
Mona, I want to know where your chicken is. You're
Under the bed.
going to have to explain that one.
Well, remember I cut out a chicken out of your.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, I lost it, so I'm hoping it's under the bed when I get all the fabric out of there.
Oh,
Here's
no
another
telling
one.
what you'll find.
those are all pretty, Pam. They're going to be
They
some
are.
together.
I'm trying to decide to have some of the chickens with the chicken wire behind it and some of them maybe not. I don't know yet. I just restocked and got 4 yards of my white fabric to back up to replenish my white fabric. But I don't know how many different just 1 yard cuts of floral that I can do this all in. But
So,
it's tedious. I'm not used to having to sit and draw and cut out and iron pieces.
but they come along pretty quick, though.
Yeah, once you get everything done, you know. I haven't done this one yet. I can't wait to do that. That's going to be a pretty one too.
Chicken checker 19, Miss Rita.
And then I did one of the bonnets with the red gingham.
Come on up, Goober. Goober. Hop, hop. I'm not picking you up. Use the stairs.
Oh, there's another wing.
Oh, you jumped. Well, look at you. After all that food, I'm surprised.
Now, where's the other one that's hurt? Is he there with you?
Yeah, he's over on his bed.
What'd you find out at the vet?
Well, he's got a back injury. It's not broke, but they're concerned that it's pressing on his spinal cord. There he
Right.
is. Over there he is.
Aw.
And last night I got upstairs. I turned around, there he is. I said, "Oh my God, Henry." He opened the gate, so I had to carry him downstairs. And he's on all this medicine, so he's kind of goofy. And he gets up and he gets right in your face. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm right here." But at least
my son had a dog that the vet said, yeah, it needs back surgery and everything. It was half Shih Tzu and half a weenie dog. And they couldn't afford it because it was like $1,500 to $2,000. That dog lived another 15 years with no problems. I think she was close to 18 when she died.
Yeah, Henry's 15 now. And she said all his joints are malformed and everything. But he was like that when he was born. His one front foot is like all twisted. And the vet at the time when I got him from the pound said there's nothing they could do about it. So I took him, and he hasn't had a problem till, he flew off the stairs. But I don't know what happened Thursday night when I was gone. It was the next day I found him and he couldn't move, couldn't get up and walk. But he's eating again, so that's good.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
Rita, I
that's
have a question for you. How many of those chicken barns do you have?
Of the of the what? Chicken
The
barn.
commercial chicken barns?
Well, right now we're only running one, or my son's running it. I'm not, but we had two. Yeah, and we
What kind
run.
of chickens are those?
They hatching eggs. So they're chickens, but they lay hatching eggs. They go to the
But are,
they take the chicks, and then the chicks go to another long barn and they raise them up, and then they go to the processing plant, and that's what ends up tossing chicken in the stores or whatever. So,
right. I didn't know if those were broilers or long, what is it, leghorns or
well, they're not
something else like that.
because they'll lay a big egg to make a big chicken. You know, leghorns would be small, so these would
Right.
be meat chickens.
When I lived before I moved to Lipan years ago, they had a family. It's called the Tiptons. They have hundreds and hundreds of acres. Anyway, they were raising hogs for Swift, and then they had those chicken barns like that.
Mm-hmm.
They did turkeys and regular chickens and stuff. And then I guess I know it was before we moved there. They had a disease come through and wipe out a lot of stuff. And then the heat was so bad it killed out nearly everything.
Wow.
But they sold all that to Swift.
Mm-hmm.
My youngest daughter, when she became an RN, the first job she took was working in Arkansas for a Tyson chicken place.
Uh-huh. And she was the
Because,
nurse there.
yeah, and she had to, check out, make sure they had all their shots, or if they got cut, or like, whatever. But she said it was a nasty job there
Mm-hmm. I bet, yeah.
that they did. She
Where they
didn't
process that meat, yeah, it
yeah,
is.
she didn't much care for that job.
I got
Yeah, I
three
think
little
they're
hens,
about
and
a
my
year.
best layers decided to stop laying for right now. My little bar rock, she's the head of the other two. Sheila, I'm sorry about your son. I didn't hear how he passed, but
Yes, they just found him passed away in his home after he hadn't the second day of not showing up at work. But he'd had COVID 3 times in 2 years, and I think that affected his heart. But the beginning of the year, he was diagnosed with congestive heart failure, and that was listed on the death certificate, and then it said heart attack.
right.
But
Well, I didn't
the
know if he was
cardiologist had
suffering
just
for illness
dismissed
for a long time or not.
they had just dismissed him August the 18th. Cardiologist said you don't need to come back unless something else happens.
But before January, there was nothing wrong with him before January?
No, nothing.
Mm.
Healthy, big old guy, 6 foot.
Yeah, he was a big old good looking guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, chicken checker, you do need more hens for 2 roosters. Trust me.
I think though we're going to see more and more heart issues because of COVID though.
I think so too. Yeah.
Me and my husband had COVID in '01, pretty bad. I mean, not like where you had to go in the hospital or anything like that, but
Yeah.
my grandson brought it home from marching band.
Uh-huh.
And then the same time, the next year, he went to a pool party. And after the pool party, one of the girls called that night and said, "Oh, I tested for COVID." Sure enough, he came down with COVID. We made him hide in his room. We said, "Stay in your room." But it was
3 times, and the third time was the worst. And he probably should have gone to the hospital, but you know how guys are, so he didn't.
Yeah.
I had it 3 times.
Well, I've had it twice.
And your daughter's spleens enlarged due to COVID? Is it causing any problems to her? No?
I think
my room's
no.
No matter how hard I try to clean up and straighten up my room, it's a disaster again.
Good night, awkward quilter.
Good
Good
night.
night, Lisa.
Hi, awkward quilter.
Yeah, 2022. Well, see, my son and daughter-in-law, they work in a warehouse, and they used to work for Honeywell, and from January 1st to December 31st of 2022, we had caught 6 times,
Mm.
and it always started out with my son first, then Anastasia, and Anastasia knows. She was like, my throat's scratchy, and I feel like I'm gonna throw up. She's the only one that throws up.
Hmm.
But then she gets it, then my daughter-in-law, then I get it, and we ended December 31st, end of the year, with Anastasia being sick. I'm catching it that night, and started this year being sick, and
Yeah.
thank the
I've been
Lord
wondering
on
about
wood.
that shooting suspect. She said they found him dead.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, knock on wood, praise the Lord. We had not been sick all
They
year.
found the shooting suspect
Well, that's
dead.
good.
The Maine
Well,
guy from
the day
Maine.
after
Yeah, he should
Jason
be.
passed,
Now the borders are open
I
now.
got up and
They
took
had
another
the borders
test
all shut down.
because I felt so bad and I was positive
That
again.
guy that was shooting up Maine.
But each time it was just, lay around for 3 days and a slight headache, and that's it.
I didn't
You know,
say.
so.
Mona's the Lysol queen. I don't want to be around anybody that's sick. If they're sick, I want them to stay away from me. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let anybody be here for 5 days. They just left food on my front porch. Then after they left, I'd go get it,
Uh-huh.
because I didn't want to be around anybody for 5 days.
And that's what my neighbor did. She knew I was sick. She came and met Pop and knocked at my door.
Yeah, because I had so many people I know that would be coming for the funeral and all that, and I'm like, no,
I said, he left
I
on.
don't want anyone else to get it from me.
They're going to do a news conference, they said.
I picked out
Yeah.
another basket of different colors to cut out.
Okay, so if I'm gonna start sewing, what will it be easier for me to do?
Do you have a sewing machine?
No.
No.
Let's
That's the
get a
first
sewing
item
machine.
you need. You need a sewing machine, rotary cutter, thread, needles.
You got a needle and thread?
Yeah.
Well, you can hand stitch a quilt.
Yeah, you can hand do it.
I don't recommend it.
No,
Uh,
no.
I have one I'm
wouldn't,
working on.
wouldn't do it.
Okay, I will save my money up to get a sewing machine.
And you can get some that aren't that expensive.
Yeah.
Where do you
Just
live?
I live in Canada.
Oh, well, I was going to say I'd set it on the front porch. You could come get it.
No, that's a little too far for
No,
you to go, Mom.
I don't have a car.
Is there any thrift stores around? Sometimes you can find a good used one at a thrift store,
Yeah.
Goodwill store.
Yeah, we have a couple around. Maybe one or two, because the other ones are neither Fire Village has one, and there used to be another one. It went out under.
Yeah, that's where
Goodwill.
Forrest got his sewing machine.
I've sold a
Got a
couple on
thrift store.
Marketplace too.
Yeah, that's why I started saying marketplace.
Okay, I checked those out.
Yeah.
I
But
find mine at estate auctions. They're cheaper there. I
Yeah.
usually get them for $1 and $2, except for that one Sunday went for 900.
Yeah. If you get it from somebody, make sure that you have some fabric and you see how it sews.
Yeah.
Just don't take it on their word.
Hey everyone,
Hello.
Hello.
Okay?
Hello.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine.
You're doing good.
Yeah. Do y'all know who she is? Do you
So
know?
what is your name?
No, I don't even know what day it is.
We have Donna Armstrong.
Donna.
Donna.
Oh, we see her
Hello.
all the time. Sometimes we have to put faces with some of these names.
I know.
This is,
That's right.
I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be looking or what I'm doing because I don't even do FaceTime.
We can see right there.
You're
Well,
fine.
You're
you
fine.
sound fine, so it's all good.
Are you on your phone or iPad?
Yeah,
On phone? Okay.
yeah. I usually watch the big
Huh?
screen TV
Use that word. It's all good.
Yeah, I
and
got the
Mm-hmm.
TV off
talk
through the
on the
corner of
phone.
my eye.
Yeah.
This is wild.
I saw that yawn, Pam.
I know. I thought you had froze for a minute there.
Pam's yawning.
Yeah, I caught her.
Not that I know
Yeah.
of.
Somebody poke her and wake her up. So
No, I didn't yawn. I don't know what the problem was.
Oh, maybe
got
you
it.
just had a glitch.
Go that way. Poke, poke,
nobody
poke,
can
poke,
yawn.
poke,
That makes everybody else yawn. So nobody yawns.
I got
poke, poke.
Well, I'm cutting out some more fabric for the
Oh,
hens.
wait a minute. No, that way.
Yeah, Donna's down there. Donna don't have to poke her. So
Let's make the chicken.
I'm gonna.
Hey,
I'm gonna
I
poke.
was thinking of something that might work for the ones in USA. That we do a scrap trade. Just to bag up some scraps and stuff to send off to each other, draw names or whatever. Who goes to what?
No, I got enough scraps. I got
See, you can send them off to people.
Can we send a whole box? Oh, and then sure enough, as I did, I decided I needed that one piece, but
yep.
Yeah, if you send off anything, then you need it.
mhm.
Does anybody need some stuff that I can send them? It's it's not expensive stuff. It's just
Mm-mm.
generic cotton quilting fabric that, like I said, I got it
I have
at thrift shops.
Can
Say anything you want to, Pam. I'll take it.
Who's that?
How about you, Carrie? Can we send you some fabric to cut up?
Sure.
I don't know if we can send it cheap enough to Canada though.
No,
Canada.
it's expensive
Yeah.
in Canada. Unless you just put some in a little envelope and it's a letter.
Yeah.
But Peggy Lynn said she needed some scraps.
Did she?
I'll take some scraps.
I don't have hastily any scraps.
I'll take table scraps. What do you guys making?
Yeah, no, yeah, they have
Mom does that to her all the
send
time.
it, they have to weigh it. If it doesn't weigh much, it won't cost.
Yeah.
Tina don't need a thing.
I don't have room for anything
maybe
else.
Marla needs some.
Me either. I have to get rid of furniture just to fit my fabric now.
Marla, do you need some more fabrics?
Candy says she'd take some.
Trying to think who's Candy.
And
Tina
Tina
says, my scrap, pass scraps.
yep.
I was there that way. Any of us that like to scrap quilt and trade out
Babies are
stuff.
multiplying, so
I just figured us that like to scrap quilt could trade out scraps to get a variety.
I had to put my bins behind my couch because I ran out of room.
do you need to give your email address and they contact you and you take
Sure.
care of all that? Do y'all want
It's
her to Pam
It's
to do that?
on so forth at Gmail.
Here, I'll put it in the chat. Oops. Let me see if I can spell.
One more wing. I cut out a bunch of them so I didn't have to sit there and do it for each of them.
Uh-huh.
Last night I only had so much of that
And
under left, and I figured, okay, I can fit in this or fit in that, but I couldn't get a chicken in.
There, if you want to do a scrap swap with Pam, that's her
Yeah.
email address.
yeah, wooden post to the chicken farm.
Hmm.
What does a good quilt cost? Well, I don't.
And I have a group page
that
too
one's
if anybody
cost a
wants to.
If I could get a lot of money for mine, I'd sell them.
Then nobody wants to pay you what they cost to make.
Mm-mm.
Boy, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, I could
I've
make
seen the
tops
Amish ones from
because I can't quilt
60,000.
them. And somebody can either take those blankets to somebody they know to quilt them.
An arm and a
Most of the stuff
leg.
most of the stuff I've done so far, I just did
Yeah.
tying.
She,
Tiffany's the
Chicken.
only one that's quilted a blanket for me.
I paid almost $400 to get one quilted, but it was a large quilt.
Yeah. She did
If people would pay me to long arm them, I would quilt one for that much too.
Yeah.
Me
Don't
too.
blame you.
Oh. I think the last quilt I had sent away was queen size, and it was like 125, and then another 25 for shipping. So it was fairly reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
But that's when Teresa
Oh,
Louise
yeah.
was having a sale on it.
Before
I did that Women of Influence, and that is a humongous quilt. And I knew I couldn't quilt it, so I took it to the quilter, and it was right at $400.
Tiffany showed my quilt online the Monday after Easter, after her son died. That's the Western quilt that she showed. She had just sent it back to me, or was going to send it back to me when he died.
$600. If I could get $800, I'd sell one, but I don't think I could get that for mine.
Well, you could
You'd
always
be
try and
surprised.
then just say, "This is the price. You buy it," or
That's right.
"Pioneer woman at Walmart," because I ain't lowering my prices.
Exactly.
And a lot of people know, that know quilts and like quilts know that they're not cheap.
No, I know.
There it is.
I watched my step grandmother doing it, and I was interested. She said it takes too long to teach you.
Oh, I'm even out of water. I'm in terrible
Yeah,
shape.
because
I got my package from Shady Susan today.
I'm out of water too. I'm out of milk and water.
I don't know if we have milk because I don't drink it.
I only drink it in my
Sandra.
Tina needs to come up and show us some of her work, don't she?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. She said she saw an solar applique quilt for $1,800. Well, that's a lot of time. Yes, it is. You gotta put your time in, your material that you use, and everything. That's
How many hours you put into it?
Yeah.
a lot.
Just wear a bonnet, you'll get more money.
Is that what it is? I'm going to make a whole quilt with them chicken with bonnets, but I hadn't started it yet. Got stuff.
I meant a lot of the Amish quilts go for a lot of money, at the bigger places. They have them at restaurants and everything.
Well, maybe I could just wear a bonnet while I'm sewing. Would that help?
If they're hand quilted, they go for a lot more money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a group of Amish people in South Oklahoma that they have a Amish quilt sale once a year, and it's an auction is how they sell them, and they go for a lot of money, but the money goes to support for their children.
After pinning that chicken down and I started to sketch around it, I realized I got the glue facing upward. Unpin the hand.
Raid the cage, Goober.
There we go.
Yeah, nobody. I don't think people really realize the cost of it and the time.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And I say, "Oh, can you make me a quilt?" And then I price it out. I've never done one for someone, but I priced it out to a friend of mine. It's this much for fabric, this much for thread. This is how long it's going to take me. And I said $15 an hour. I didn't include, you know, really my time or anything. And I
Mm-hmm.
never heard back from her about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I got my answer, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I just say, I don't know how. I don't know how to hem jeans. I don't know
Yeah.
how to take in or let out anything.
Yeah, I had somebody ask me if I do a crown royal quilt. Nah, nah. Then the
Yeah.
other day, somebody wanted me to do one with t-shirts and band uniforms.
Yeah.
No, I didn't want to. That's not my cup of tea anyway. I'd rather work with. I'm not going to do one for anybody, but that I wouldn't want to work with them
Yeah.
materials.
Yeah. Well, this
Yep.
was making a flag quilt that I made for my son, and she saw it and she just loved it. And she said, "Oh, I'd love to have one."
Mm-hmm.
But yet they don't want to pay for what it takes. And I priced out, this is how much of this color. And it was like red, white, and blue grunge. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it's so much a yard, and this is how much you need, you know, thread, you know, the time, you know,
And the
all of that.
packing and
All of that. And Beth with Goody Goods, she said that she also asked for a deposit when
Oh, I
she
make it pay in full.
when she's doing gonna, you know, get the fabric and this and that and make it, you know. But I kind of asked her, I said, "How do you price yours out?" And she told me she did hers, you know, by the fabric, by the thread, you know, by the pattern, you know, everything. And if
Cool.
they want to, okay. If not, you know, goodbye, you know.
And Candy sent Pam an email.
Okay.
But
Ouch, keep sticking
yeah, I
myself.
mean, I really don't want to make one for somebody. I mean, I don't, you
Mm-mm.
I
know.
won't.
But
And
she
I'm not going
asked,
to commit because it may take me years to finish one. I may finish it in a month, and then it may take me
yeah.
forever. So,
I thought, well, I could probably do that for her. It didn't take all that long to do it, you know. And but no, I'm just not. And I think I'd said something like 300. I would do it for that, you know. But I'm like, no,
I made a lap quilt for the first when I first started quilting. I didn't really know what I was doing, and later I found out, oh, I did that and didn't even know it was something,
yeah,
you know. And I just was sort of like folding the fabric and cutting it and doing this and
yeah.
that. And
And
anyway, I just gave a lap one to my best friend,
also
and
I
that,
included like, because I have a quilter and she charged me like $65 to quilt it. And so you know, just priced everything individually and sent it to her, you know,
mhm.
so she'd know where I got that figure. You know, I just didn't pull it out of my head.
Hello, Charlotte.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hey, Charlotte.
Pam, you keep saying you're pinning them chickens. I don't pin mine on there. I just put them under my piece of paper and trace around them and then cut them out. Are you doing them?
all
Are
right,
you?
hold
Are
on a
you?
minute.
Are you making it harder than it has to be?
I don't know. This is what I'm doing. Can you see it?
Yeah, but I just put that sheet of paper that I sent you. I just put it under that, and I can see the lines. If I can't, I'd get me a magic marker and make them darker. And that's what
Yeah.
I do.
Well, I just outline it, I cut it, and then I iron it down or iron it and then cut it out.
I would cut that and then iron it on and leave just a little edge around your outline, and then iron it on a piece of fabric and then cut it out. How did
Yeah.
you do yours, Francis? You made a whole chicken quilt.
I basically just like you just said.
Because I didn't pin the fabric to the.
Oh no, I didn't pin nothing like that. Mm-mm.
I was just trying to place it where the less waste on paper and chicken fabric rather. I didn't want to iron it onto fabric where the fabric didn't need to be, I mean, stuck on.
but about all I wasted was just a teeny little edge that I trimmed off. But
Yeah.
you do whatever is best for you. I'm just but
Well,
I
I
didn't
didn't know how you did it. And this
in
is
it.
like,
So
Holy moly.
You had to go get your own snack, didn't you, Mona?
I did.
did you get ice cream?
No. I was too lazy to scoop it. I got something called fruit pearls. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to try it. Strawberries and cream. It's like a little frozen fruit balls or beads or something. I don't know. Something she gets.
Yeah, pay
Oh.
back, Pam. It's payback from your kids taking your food.
That looks
I'm like you, Charlotte. I don't like taking pain pills either. Sometimes I have to.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have it, Goober, so don't even give me that look. He's probably gained 5 pounds. He keeps stealing Henry's stuff.
Peggy Lynn says you won't heal if you're in pain. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Henry, you can't have this either.
The only time I've ever had a pain pill was like right after surgery.
Look at that tail wagging.
That's about it.
I take one morning and some nights.
Come here. He's a good boy. Yeah, blind old.
Now, when I was having all that with my neck, I took one in the morning and one at night. I did, but I don't like taking them like that. I'm supposed to be taking 4 a day, but I don't do it. Sometimes I don't even take one.
Well, after my kidney surgery, my doctor warned me about take as little pain meds as you can because it slows everything in your guts down.
Yeah.
Then you got other problems.
Yep.
I take 2 Motrin in the morning, but I also eat oatmeal with blueberries along with it and try to, have a lot of fiber and drink water.
Yeah.
Because if I don't take it, I don't move for the rest of the day.
Oh my goodness.
I'm giving him look.
Oxycodone, 10 milligrams.
Yeah, I don't like that stuff. You can never go poo.
No, you sure don't. You got to take that medicine, let me tell you.
Take
That was the magic word, Mona. Where's Sandra?
Yeah.
Well, I take this cholesterol, whatever stuff here. It's actually for cholesterol, but it also helps since I don't have a gallbladder. It helps your body get more stuff to digest your food so you don't get heartburn.
I can drink a cup of my special coffee in the morning, and that helps me. Regular coffee don't, but this one does. I can't take, Charlotte, I can't take a lot of arthritis medicine because it makes me, my mama, even before she died, she says, have you been drinking? Because it makes me drunk. I can't walk or anyway, they've tried me on so many arthritis medicines, but I just can't take them.
I just had a portion of my right kidney removed because I had kidney cancer one time, but it was like stage 1.
Yeah,
so just a small portion they took is all.
I think I'd rather try one of them brownies or something they make, or those. I don't like gummy bears.
My head put on is 7.5.
Oh.
But I take 3 different
I didn't know what you
medications.
meant when you said you'd rather have one of the brownies. I thought maybe somebody was making special brownies.
Or maybe some of those mushrooms.
Oh no.
You know, those mushrooms grow in cow patties.
Do they?
Yeah,
I don't want any of them.
Oh, me either.
Not at cow patty, no.
Yep.
but those shrooms, uh, the Eddie family, he was out in the pasture showing what they used to get all the time from people, the shrooms that grow in cow patties.
Hmm.
They
He's
ain't
out
my
there in
kind
his
of
pasture.
mushrooms, though.
Mm.
That must be them kind of mushrooms that sends you to the moon and back.
Yeah.
That's what they are.
Yeah, that kind.
Look at there, they're talking about Sandra and Pooh. Sandra might like them mushrooms.
Yeah, where's Sandra at tonight?
I don't know. She must have had family things.
Yeah.
And mushrooms in the moonlight.
Oh. Yeah, the really special brownies.
Mm-hmm. I've got to
Oh.
I've got to go back to Facebook and post that elk picture today and tell her I didn't find her no elk poo though.
There you go.
Yeah.
You found the elk, but you didn't find the poo.
Find the poo, huh?
Rita, I have a question for you.
Okay.
My son and them had bought pumpkins from Myers or the local grocery store. And when they were scooping out the insides for Anastasia's pumpkin, it came out, it was the way it's supposed to be. When he went to scoop his pumpkin out, it looked like this, like spaghetti squash or noodles
Huh.
of a pumpkin.
Sure
Is that
isn't a gourd.
I don't know. Do y'all know what the deal would be? I don't know.
Sounds more like a gourd than a pumpkin.
Did it have pumpkin seeds in it?
yes?
Mm-hmm. Maybe it was
It
a
was.
type of pumpkin that it looks like that. Maybe.
Well, they were going to roast the seeds. He goes, I don't trust this pumpkin because he was trying to carve because they had printed out stuff.
Huh?
He was going to do a design on it, and every time he carved, it was just shred.
Huh.
It was bad.
Make sure they
Probably
tell
rot.
them to put some bleach on it too, so it'll stay longer. It won't rot as fast.
Hey, maybe it grew in some cow poo.
Because I think this is GMO modified. I'm not eating it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
He was carving it, and it
One
was
of them weird pumpkins.
Yeah.
Oh.
or
Well,
yeah,
I've
probably
never.
came from a cross-pollinated seed. It could have been mixed with a
Yeah.
gourd or something, maybe. I
I've
don't
never
know.
done pumpkin like Rita did like that, but I think cutting it in half and scooping all that stuff out and baking it in the oven, that would be the easy way to do it.
It was. It was. Trust me.
Once you get all the stuff out. And I've done it before, but I don't remember how we baked it. I think the only thing I did was I got the pumpkin seeds out.
Mhm.
Somebody was wanting like the pumpkin seeds, but I don't care for them. The seeds.
Mona don't know any bakers.
This stuff's pretty good.
What are you having, brownies?
No,
She
No,
wishes.
it's
She'll
like
be flying to the moon before you know it.
ice cream.
Oh, I will no longer be watching Soya. I made the mistake of watching them the other night.
And what did you do?
$178 mistake.
What did
No,
you
you take
buy?
them
Well, I did on fabric.
Fabric. Well, I bought a fat quarter bundle
Yeah,
the other night, a Corey Yoder one. I bought that, and then I got 3 spools of thread.
I did it the night before that. What the day that they did the wide backs? They did that morning, that evening. They did the D-stash,
Yeah.
and then they had like 5 1 yard bundles and 5 yard bundles, and then they had what they call the Vegas strips.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wasn't sure because they didn't call my name on everything, so I just bid on several things other because I just assumed that I didn't win it. You know what I mean? And
Well, here's one
then when I
secret.
finally,
That number at the top of the chat, if you ever want to know if you got it or you didn't, you can always text that number and send them a text to that number, and they will reply to you whether you got it or not. Because time after time, I haven't heard my name, so I would send them a text, and 9 out of 10 times they're saying, "Oh, we're sorry, you didn't get it."
Huh.
You know, but that way I
well,
know. And I started writing them
apparently
down.
nearly everything I bid on or put my name down for, I got.
You got it.
Yeah. And
But they're just a good
supposedly I
buy.
got 2 of those Vegas strips and I only remember bidding on 1.
Uh-huh.
So,
Well, I've also, while they're on there, they said I got this, and I changed my mind. And so I sent them a text and I said, would you please cancel so-and-so? And they do. You can always
I
do that.
started to tell them that, and I thought,
You can always do that.
well, I didn't get a notice email on my bill for days. And I kept texting this, I'm new at this. This is my first time. How do you send us an invoice, whatever? And finally, they sent me an invoice, and
Well,
and
sometimes also you want to look in like your spam or junk folder. And
yeah.
some people's, for some reason, they'll see it in their spam folder.
Good night, Charlotte.
Good night.
Good night, Charlotte.
Good night, Charlotte.
Hope you get some
I don't have
rest tonight,
trouble.
Charlotte.
It's always in my email, always.
Custom screen printing's leaving too.
And I
Here's the next one.
Oh, that's pretty.
See that chicken?
Like I said, I got tons of floral fabric, 1 yard cut pieces of it.
Well, that'll do
I'm
good.
cutting 1 chicken and 1 to 2 wings, so that the wings can go on a different chicken, maybe go in the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think that's all.
What was that? I looked up there.
Everybody was quiet, so I was livening it up.
I must have been looking down.
I was too busy looking down.
Yeah. We're gonna have to go back and rewatch that because I just barely caught the dude. I missed it first time.
What did you do?
I just made a face.
Yeah, like,
Oh, Mona. One day when you have time, I'd like to sit and chit chat with you about StreamYard.
Okay.
I've been trying to catch your lives, but I'm always asleep or somewhere else.
Well, I haven't had any in over a week.
When is the next one scheduled? I keep trying to know.
Well, I'll just catch you and ask you.
Monday, Tuesday, what
Well, I
day?
had one Monday, and then I thought, well, I might not make it to Monday moving all this fabric and boxes up. I bumped it to Wednesday. I'm going to try for Wednesday, even if it's just for a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been doing some stuff on my group page. I need to post it on StreamYard. But I just been going to my group page while I've been working on different projects.
Yeah, I agree with Beverly. That's the brownies.
No, this is just me. If I had the brownies, you'd really see a show.
When we went to Las Vegas, a group of us girls with when we were selling CBD oil, we went for a convention there, and as we were driving to the hotel, we were going, "Oh, there's a shop, and a couple of the girls got a Uber ride and went out and did some shopping for us. And we went and saw the Blue Man that night, so we had some gummies before we left.
Oh, I don't like that gummies, that candy. Yeah, my daughter loves them things. I won't touch them.
I think she's talking about the good gummies.
Oh, yeah.
Good gummies and brownies.
I've only heard about them.
Yeah, I haven't
know nothing about them. We're just
they're
catching up.
They're about this size. About this size of
that color's done.
Different colors of doob.
But
Yeah,
you know, here in
that's it.
Oklahoma City, about every block, there's one of those pharmacies that's advertising them.
I got
Oh, wow.
Dispensaries.
Yeah, I got
But
one.
they're supposed to regulate it so you
three,
can take
four.
it getting high.
Wow.
I got 4 in my neighborhood.
Huh.
I
Yeah,
only
they're
been
in
in one.
Oklahoma City. They're in every block, and we've got one in my little community here on the
Do
main
you,
road.
do you have to have a subscription or something to get from it or
Oh,
not?
you just
I
walk
don't
in.
know about it. I mean,
You have to
Here
be over
you
21.
have to have a card, but anybody can just go online and pay a fee and get the card. I mean, it's not hard at all.
Did
But
you
here
hear
it's
that?
regulated.
Did
You
you
have to
hear?
have a license to the tax commission.
She's telling you how you do it, so
I'm listening.
pay attention. Write this down. So
Yeah, there's a place here in Weatherford, Texas that says they have a doctor on staff and they can get you a medical card.
Yep, it's so easy to get them. You know.
Up here, we got about 4. The stores, I just walked in one day and got some. They didn't ask for a card or nothing.
Well, a friend of mine went into a store in Oklahoma City. She thought she was going to get some orange juice, but she thought it was odd. There was a guard at the door, you know. And she started to go in, and he says, "Ma'am, I need to see your driver's license." And she's like, "Just to get a drink?" And he says, "Well, do you understand what kind of place this is? You have to show your marijuana card and your driver's license." She's like,
Wow.
"Oh no." And she turned around and left.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
If you hear anything in the background, that's my dog snoring.
Okay.
right.
Well, it's not my dog, it's my husband.
She doesn't have a CPAP on.
She's on the other side of the room, but she snores like crazy.
And
She and
sometimes
Goober would be
these dogs
friends.
snore too. Or you're snoring too, Mona? Sometimes they snore, but
Yeah, but he hasn't snored yet today. I don't know what's wrong with him. He must have ate too much food. He can't move.
We're taking care of a little boy for the weekend because his dad works out of state and his brother had Texas National Guard weekend. And my son said that he snored all night long, and he's only like 6 years old.
wow.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, he needs his adenoids taken out.
Yeah.
You know they have weed juice? I didn't know that.
I don't even sound good. What if it's growing?
Hey, Rita, me and you need to get together and get us some weed
Weed
juice.
juice. We're making a bad impression on these people. They think we're all a bunch of whatever, potheads or whatever.
Yeah. We're all using marijuana.
We'll all get together and have a party.
Well,
I
there's
can't
a
have
lot
none of that. So I'll be the designated driver.
There's a lot
Well,
of
you're not
marijuana.
supposed to be out driving around eating your brownies. You're
Throwing
supposed to stay home.
Tina says, "Oh my gosh, I'm hanging out with a bunch of party girls."
They're
We're
just
chick
dreaming of a
flicks.
party.
We're chick flicks. Oh,
The weed juice
I know.
sound
I
good. Is
can't, I can't drink alcohol anymore because it makes my blood pressure go up. So I'm no fun to be around.
uh,
No,
I don't drink alcohol.
I can't drink alcohol
I don't
anymore because
either.
I keep falling down the steps.
Oh no.
I still have a bottle of wine that I got last year at Thanksgiving. I hadn't even opened it up yet.
look at there. Y'all, you all
We
are
don't
not
need the
drugs.
drugs.
You're all crazy already.
With my stomach surgery, I can't drink alcohol anyway because we went out one night with my sister and her husband. We went to the beach and we went out to eat, and we all had a mixed drink. And I think I took about 2 swallows of it, and mine was a strawberry daiquiri. I couldn't even walk out the door because with this stomach surgery, you can't. I mean, alcohol just affects you really fast. So I said, I don't need it anyway. I was just being sociable with them, but it wasn't too sociable.
Oh.
And I was laughing at everybody.
I bet you they were laughing at you too.
I used to could drink people under the table. And when I was pregnant with my second child, I tried to deliver early and they put me on an alcohol drip. And after that, I could not hold liquor at all.
Oh,
One sip
Lord.
and I was gone.
I had to stop drinking because of my accident I had back in 2017. Because of my arteries collapsed in my right side of my brain.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
My goodness.
They said if I didn't give up my keys to my friend who dropped me off at the hospital to go back and take my dog out of my apartment to give to my friend, if I went and do it, I wouldn't made it back to the hospital. They only gave me 5 minutes to live.
Wow.
Hey, but you're still here, so the good Lord's got you here for a reason.
Yeah.
That's right.
I was in there for almost a year, then I got out, and then I had to go get my knee replacement.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, stop it. Oh, sorry.
Pain, especially if you have chronic pain. I would think so. I don't know anything about it, but I would think so.
I really think that's why most people use.
It's called medicinal marijuana. You have to have a prescription to get it.
Yeah, you got to have your marijuana card.
Yep.
Yeah.
These ones, you get it without one up here. But you do have to have a card for some.
Yes.
They did a story on TV not too long ago that the growers in California had warehouses full and they were having trouble selling it because the dispensaries and stuff had so many regulations and things that they had to pay to be able to sell it that they can't afford to have it in the stores. So it's sitting on shelves in like big barrels.
There's a lot.
Okay, this time I drew on the paper and drew it out. So maybe that'll work better.
There's a lot of growing marijuana houses around here that they're doing it like illegally. They're not getting the certifications that they need from the state.
Right.
And so they're shutting a lot of them down. But most of them are, it's real funny. Most of those have been run by Asians.
Pam, let me see what you have there. And just leave just a little bit around the edge. Did you leave a little bit around the piece of paper? And then I ironed that onto my fabric. The back
Yeah.
side. Yeah.
This is the glue paper. I cut it out. Now I just got to stick it on the fabric.
On the back side. Yeah.
Right. I see. I did that with the wings last night because I just wanted to get rid of the last of the scraps, and I just drew out a whole bunch of wings going left and right. But here's a purple I'm fixing to do.
Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And you're not going to waste but just a little bitty bit if you scoot you down in one corner.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. See these, like I said, these are just 1 yard cuts that I bought for two. When I first started buying them, they were $2 a yard, a bundle. And then this year they went up. They went up to $3. But I mean, it's good fabric. Sometimes I can get rarely I get name brand stuff, but most of it's made in the United States by Cotton something or other. What is it? Some of it's brother, sister. This one doesn't have a name on it. But it's good fabric.
Yeah.
Some of it I didn't do any dresses this year. Last year I did some dresses for that dresser girl.
Where'd you go?
So
Yeah,
1 yard was good for making a little girl's dress.
yeah, I did some last year, but I didn't do any this year.
Yeah, I did 10 that 1 month, and this year, I was sick because my blood pressure was dropping. Well, I finally figured it out. It was taking that Ozempic is one of the things that Ozempic does. It lowers your blood pressure and your sugar and everything. So here I was still taking my blood pressure medicine. Well, I haven't had Ozempic for 3 weeks now.
Where to get the fabric or where to get the marijuanas?
She's talking about fabric.
Specify, Marla, which one you're talking about.
The fabric I got at a charity shop.
Oh, Mona answers. She may have been asking about the fabric, though.
The goodies got it in Las Vegas. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I just know if I did that, then I'd have to drive to go somewhere, and I couldn't drive.
See the fabric. She don't want any weed. She was talking about the fabric. I interrupted it. And Mona told her where to get the weed. In case any of y'all were afraid to ask, Mona answers.
Well, she did.
Mona, it's a good thing we don't live close. We'd be a little crazy together.
You pay attention.
If I was in the States where we're all been
You have to be more specific when you ask a question here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right, come on, Aaron.
Oh, had my adventure in the 70s, which are a blur.
Yeah, I was a wino when I was a teenager, but that's it.
I think I've always been a good girl. I've never done bad things.
No, me either.
I may talk like I'm bad, but I'm not.
You hang out in the garden a lot.
I hear you, Mona.
Bell bottoms and hip huggers.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I miss the Navy.
I agree with you, Mama.
Well, what was the name of those Navy pants? Dungarees?
Dungarees?
Yeah, they had a nice bell bottom to them.
Corduroy pants. Y'all remember the corduroys?
like
Jacket.
Dolly Dazzy Osmond and Rhea Osmond, they had them on their shows.
Mm-hmm.
They're like them.
All right, where's my scissors? There they are.
Marla, there's a dispensary on every block in Oklahoma City. I kid you not. Everywhere.
All talk and no action. Pretty much. Pretty much.
And when you get to our age, that's about all it is.
Yeah, Candy, sure you were, says Tina S. You better plead the fifth, Candy.
Yeah.
Here.
Mona, you have to tell us about that, Mona.
Oh, I forgot I'm in here.
Good girl.
I'm just typing away. Oh, it's been a long day with no sleep.
What is
You
elephant?
need some rum and Coke.
They were
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
bell bottoms, except they were huge.
Oh,
Yeah.
the big ones.
They were huge, and I got the pant leg stuck in my chain. I couldn't get it out, so I had to drag that bicycle all the way home and have
Oh
my
my
brother
gosh.
go in and get some scissors and cut them out of there.
Yeah.
You remember the clogs, the wooden bottom shoes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a pair of those on walking down the hallway in school, and one of them went flying down the hallway. That was so embarrassing.
I fell down the steps in my platform tennis shoes.
My
Oh,
sister
right.
has.
Any doctor will write you one.
And Tina, as I will proudly disclose, I was not a good girl, but she's an awesome woman.
There you go. My
I
sister
ain't talking.
had platform shoes.
I used to
Oh, yeah. I used to wear them.
fabric in
Yep,
it.
me
Yeah.
too.
They were red with black paisley on it. And I tried wearing those suckers one day. That was just like, they were like this high. And I was like, I'm taller now.
Yeah. But you ever
Yep, I
notice
used
how
to wear
different they are?
those.
They go through, and then all at once there's a cycle, and then they're back in.
Yeah.
I never have been able to wear high shoes. Now, I did have a pair of
She
wedge shoes one time
don't need any special
that I
brownie.
loved to dance in.
Mona. So
How'd you know they were talking about me?
they are.
Okay.
Mona,
Purple flower chicken done.
The 70s.
One more hen down.
Oh, they're all going to be so pretty, though. I can't wait to see when you get them put on the fabric. They're going to be nice.
mhm.
I was born
I'm
in
going to decide how many hens I need. How
Came
many hens for like a full size?
I put 20 in mine, but
See, I keep my fabric on those cardboard magazine things.
I do a lot of mine like that too.
So they've already been ironed and starched before they went on.
I shove mine everywhere.
I was going to say she's all neat and fancy with it, and mine's pushed here and pushed there.
Hey, when I first started my sewing room, they were like that, but they're not like that now. Ones I haven't used are still up there.
I had this green cabinet behind me is an old antique pantry, and I had it all just folded in there. And then so Becca came out this year, started talking about this. So I ordered some and started tearing everything out of there and ironing it and putting it on boards. I tell you, it was like a journey that still hasn't ended yet. I still got fabric that I bought that's in rolls laying waiting to be put on cards.
Mona, I have a question for you. On some of your videos, you have those little plastic kind of rectangle little containers. Where do you find them?
Dollar Tree in the
I went to a Dollar
automotive
Tree
section.
today. They don't have anything like that.
Did you look in the automotive? You have to look in automotive, she said.
Yeah, in the automotive, they have the little flat ones because they put their screws in them. The other, the fatter ones are up in like the school supplies.
Okay, next time I go by there, I'll look again. I didn't see
Yeah,
any.
they run out of them, and then it takes them a while. Then they get them back in, and then I usually buy
Okay.
tons of them.
Yeah, I buy these little bags of they're kind of like red and white striped, kind of hard candy, but it's got pure peppermint oil in it.
Hmm.
And they were out, so I bought a bag of green ones a while back, but they just don't help my cough and throat like those red ones do. So they had restocked, so I just picked up 4 bags of them today because I never know if they're going to have them or not.
This is just one side of this pantry.
Hello, I'm live. Oh, okay. You want me to show you in your PJs?
Wow, look how pretty. How neat that is.
Oh, isn't that pretty?
My towels aren't folded that nice either.
Huh?
I have a whole bunch of homespun I got to figure out what to do with. I've got yards and yards of that. What do you do with homespun?
What is
I
that,
don't know
yarn?
what fun is.
No, it's see this how it comes in a roll like this.
Is it like
So
a
this one was 2 yards for $2.
Oh, I thought you were talking about homespun yarn.
No, this is homespun fabric.
What do you have?
It's sort of like a woven, so you don't have like a wrong or right side.
Oh, banana.
Oh, it's like a
I thought you were
woven.
getting this ice cream.
Yeah. See, it's the same thing on both sides.
Huh.
That was just to tide me over till you got me ice cream.
Could you make like dish towels out of that?
I don't know if it'd work for that or not,
Or is it too thin?
Give you one.
It's sort of it's a looser weave. It's more of a weave than the because it's green like
these curtains made out
so
of
it's
it,
like a green string. Yeah, I probably could, but it's more like it's not dyed. It's different colored strings that are actually woven together. I'll find a use for it one day.
That's pretty tasty.
We're eating, Mama.
Put the large scraps folded in the art box.
Chocolate covered banana.
That sounds good.
ED free. Or whatever you call that stuff. This is virgin. There's no CBD in here.
Are you sure?
What is CDD?
Are you floating? Are you floating?
Somebody's going to come across this one day and go, boy, they're loaded.
Oh, I thought we lost somebody for a second. Y'all changed places. How'd you do that?
What happened?
Everybody
Somebody left?
No. Sheila moved and Pam moved and Donna moved.
Did you move us?
No.
No, nobody moved.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, can you hear? Oh no,
I
she's
said I ain't moved because I can't move.
See, I write what, how much footage, how big the piece is, where I got it, and the cost of it.
Oh, Candy wants some banana.
Uh-oh.
Nana, nana, fofana, me, my, mo, mana, my nana.
I don't think Sheila can hear us.
Sheila, can you hear us? Scratch your
Sheila.
nose if you hear us.
Sheila, can you hear us?
I don't think she can.
I don't think she could move.
Can you hear us, Sheila? Sheila
Hello,
to Earth.
someone?
Sheila.
Sheila, wakey, wakey.
She's no sound.
Can you see us, Sheila? Sheila, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Rita's about to pee her britches.
Frank, it's you that's making me laugh.
Sheila, can you hear us?
Go ahead, Haley.
Turn your mute off, Sheila.
Oh,
You
no,
know,
make some faces.
My poor face has gone red.
Who is that? Under you, Rita.
That's Pam. Show you the nose. Here, put it back up there, Pam. Here, put it back up there.
Oh my goodness.
She can't hear us.
Are you sure, Mona? Are you sure?
Yeah.
She said no.
Oh,
Where'd
Oh,
she go?
I got to wipe my eyes.
switch this. Maybe she'll
She
be
went
back.
out. She'll be back.
Oh, man.
She shook her head no, so maybe she's trying to reconnect.
Well, sometimes when you get a text from somebody, it throws your sound out and messes you up, especially if you're on that.
I'm texting her. She said not muted.
There she is.
There she is.
You hear
Oh,
me
I
now?
hear you.
It
We-
was like on the iPad, everything was like this swirling kind of sign where everybody's picture would be.
Okay.
And then I could see everybody. I knew y'all were talking, but I couldn't hear you.
And we were laughing so hard. Francis kept trying to get you to answer.
Yeah.
And Pam put up a note. Did you see the note?
Yeah.
Pam put up?
And that's why then I went to my phone and I put it on there. And then Marla is sending me an instant message.
And Mona went back and filled up her vodka, but she said it was water.
It really is. I haven't had vodka in the house since, I don't know, since I had the kids.
We were talking about Sheila.
Where are you? That's okay.
You
All
have
right, ladies, I'm going to let y'all go, and I'll see y'all later.
All
Hi,
right.
Pam.
Okay.
All right, bye, girls.
Bye-bye.
Leave.
I've been on here almost 2 hours. You guys about ready to sign off for tonight?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been fun though. I sure have
And
enjoyed.
that's why, remember the first time we were on? We were laughing so hard like this, and now we're back to doing it again.
Doing it again.
Yeah.
No.
Good
We're
night.
we're just a fun bunch of people.
Yep.
See ya.
Yeah.
Bye, Sheila.
All right. Good night. I'm gonna end the live stream. So we'll see all y'all back tomorrow night. The good Lord
All
will.
right.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Rita.
Night, everybody.
Love y'all.
Night, everybody.